ISRO withdrew its Joshimath sinking report that was earlier issued that showed that entire Joshimath was on the brink of collapse. No reports are available in the public domain right now. NDMA has issued a memorandum saying that government institutions are releasing data related to the subject matter in social media. Also that they are interacting with the press on their own interpretation of the situation, which is creating confusion not only among affected residents but also among citizens of the country. Meanwhile, politics has erupted over NDMA's order after ISRO revealed that Joshimath sinkage. NDMA has asked department scientists not to share details publicly. Congress calls it a gag order to not let the country know what's happening in Joshimath, hitting out at the Dhami government, saying that the government wants people to know what only the government wants them to know.
आखिर आपको गुरेज क्या है, डर किस बात से है? जनता या विपक्ष तक आप सही बातें आने क्यों नहीं देना चाहते? क्यों आप पारदर्शिता पर चोट करना चाहते हैं? आपको यदि गाज गिरानी है, कोई एक्शन लेना है, तो उन लोगों के खिलाफ लीजिए जो गलत बातें या भ्रामक बातें अपलोड कर रहे हैं या प्रचारित प्रसारित कर रहे हैं। लेकिन इसरो जैसे संस्थानों पर जिस तरह से आप पाबंदी लगा रहे हैं, उससे प्रतीत होता है कि दाल में काला नहीं, पूरी दाल ही काली है।
मुझे लगता है कि इस तरह बहुत ज्यादा विज्ञान को इस तरह से हतोत्साहित करना ठीक नहीं है। अगर एनआरएससी हटा देता है तो दुनिया भर के और आप किस को रोकोगे? आप नासा को रोक दोगे? आप दुनिया भर के और जितना भी उपग्रह सिस्टम है, जितने एजेंसीज काम कर रही हैं, सब दिखा देंगी। ये तो एक तरह से अपरिपक्वता डिसीजन है, इसको नहीं किया जाना चाहिए।
Amit Bharadwaj is in Joshimath getting us the very latest. Amit, what is the explanation of the government as far as this so-called gag order is concerned? What was the need to bring in this sort of an order to begin with?
Well, Sneha, the first report of ISRO pointed out that land subsidence instances have been happening in Joshimath since April 2022, and it also substantiated the claims of people of Joshimath. They have been raising a red flag for the past year, saying that their cracks are coming up in their homes, in their roads, and for the first time any scientific report had proven the fact that whatever the people of Joshimath were claiming was right. Now what happens is NDMA issues a gag order of sorts, saying that different institutions are releasing data related to Joshimath, which is leading to confusion. And NDMA has also asked scientists to not speak to the media directly, and along with this, this particular issue was also raised in a meeting with the Union Home Minister on January 12th. So clearly now the NDMA does not want all, because there are different expert committees which have been formed by the state government and the central government, and they are looking into different aspects as to what is happening in Joshimath and which is what are the reasons that are triggering this sinking in Joshimath. And many of these experts were also speaking to the media on record, off record, and now what we see is that ISRO had finally issued a report, a primary report on the sinking instances in Joshimath. But NDMA feels that this was creating sort of confusion amongst the agencies and was also putting a different picture in front of the public. So now they have advised the scientists and institutions to not speak to the media and not release data like this. Number one. Number two, you also have the Uttarakhand Minister Dhan Singh Rawat, who claimed that yesterday, after the ISRO report had come to the fore and media was talking about it, he had spoken to the ISRO chief asking ISRO to issue an official statement about the entire issue, an authentic and official statement about the entire issue. And this morning, in a very mysterious circumstances, the report which was on NRS's website was withdrawn. If you open that link through which one was able to find the entire report, it says not found 404, which means the PDF file has been deleted from the website. However, even if you put the keywords, you will be able to see the preview right there. Sneha.
Thanking you for the moment. Amit Bharadwaj getting us the very latest as far as that new controversy around Joshimath is concerned. Demolition work resumes in Joshimath after a hiatus. The demolition process of Malari Hotel that was earlier marked unsafe has started with the guidelines of the CBRI. Malari Hotel's roof and walls are being demolished. using hammers and mechanical drills. Hotel Malari Inn, which is now developing cracks, is precariously leaning towards another building, posing a threat to the other structures as well. Joshimath residents broke down in tears as they left their home that was marked unsafe by the administration. Many residents have vacated their homes and the evacuation process is still underway. Earlier, residents took to the streets to demand that something should be done about the cracks that have formed in their homes.
ये जो रिलीफ कैंप्स जोशीमठ में आपदा प्रभावितों के लिए स्थापित किए गए हैं, वहाँ पर हमने कॉमन किचन्स भी बनाए हैं, तो सभी लोगों के लिए ओपन है, कोई भी यहाँ पर आके ब्रेकफास्ट लंच डिनर कर सकता है। आज हमने यहाँ पर हमने खुद डिनर किया और जो लोग यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं उनके साथ इंटरेक्ट भी किया। सभी जो हमारे ऑफिसर्स भी हैं, सेक्टर ऑफिसर्स, नोडल ऑफिसर्स, उनको हमने यही निर्देश दिए हैं कि ऐसे हम निरीक्षण करते रहें ताकि जो लोग अस्थायी रूप से विस्थापित हुए हैं उनको मिनिमम इनकन्वीनियंस हो इस कठिन समय में।
8 इंस्टीट्यूट इस समय स्टडी कर रहे हैं कि जोशीमठ में जो भी भूस्खलन हो रहा है उसका कारण क्या है, और वो सभी कारणों का परीक्षण करेंगे जिसमें एनटीपीसी भी है, और जो भी विशेषज्ञों की रिपोर्ट आएगी उसी के आधार पर निर्णय लिया जाएगा।
The brick by brick structure is being demolished and being carried away to the debris site. So these trucks are being used to pick up these debris, and the only aim was that when dismantling takes place, no part of these debris should go back where there is a look towards the backside of the hotel. But for now, as why the process is taking too much time and it's slow, despite huge manpower, because manually it is being used and not very heavy JCBs or bulldozers can be used as per the CBRI guidelines. So here that you see the hammers, electric hammers being used, then dismantling. The first rooftop, which was metallic sheet, has already been removed. All heavy structures have been demolished. Now it is the concrete RCC structure of the rooftops where the hammers and the mechanical drills being used. As the CBRI director has already said that it may take 10 to 12 days, but that only also depends when the weather is quite clear that we see from this morning. And in the meanwhile, what we know, the NDMA has issued guidelines asking all the agencies not to speak to media. That may lead to confusion kind of situation. While the protest against NTPC also continues, all we see is the dismantling process of these hotels in Joshimath. At Ground Zero in Joshimath with Madan Prasad, I'm Ashutosh Mishra for India Today.